So I am wearing a very soft merino wool sweater. Well, guess what? This merino wool throw is actually called super soft. So it is even softer than these sweaters I've been raving about for the last 2 hours. It's customer top rated, and just like the sweaters, this is not fast fashion for the home. You buy this once, you have it for years. It becomes an heirloom piece. You wrap your babies in it, you pass it down, you decorate your sofa with it, you cuddle up maybe and take an afternoon nap with it. They are absolutely beautiful, and I really love this particular spring color palette. So I just want to start by holding one of them up because I want you to see when we talk about the quality of this wool, I think you'll be really impressed when you see how big it is. This is 72 by 38 inches. So I'm 5'5" and I'm wearing kind of high heels today. I want you to see just how big this is. If I held it this way, I actually can't because my arms aren't nearly long enough. So if you wanted to sit on a sofa and cuddle up with your puppies or your baby, or you wanted something really pretty and elegant on the back of a couch or folded up at the foot of a bed, I think you'll be really happy with the 72-inch length. All right, let me take you through the colors starting right here. We're calling this one Ocean, this one is our Blue Sailing. Last call though in Blue Sailing, can you believe it? Already last call. Then we have it available in, this I believe is the Toasted Oat. Toasted Oat, already very, very popular. We also have it available in Winter Rose. Okay, take a look. The colors of the Winter Rose, you can really see the highs and lows of the yarn. So stunning, and it's a very, very sophisticated rose. This is not like a baby pink. It is a gorgeous color. Imagine this one with, if you have primarily gray in the room, or taupes, or even like navy blue. It looks so pretty. And then we also have it available in Classic Aran. When you see it here, this is the undyed merino wool. So fewer than 400 to go around. And then we also have one more to show you, and this is the Ocean Gray, which I just want you to know the Ocean Gray is really more of like a soft blue gray, so a little more blue than gray, but please order Ocean Gray. Now, Blue Sailing has actually just sold out, so by the time I got all the way through the colors, the first color we started with is gone. All right, I want to say hello to Kieran Costello, who comes to us from Kilronan, which was started on the Aran Islands, 3 small islands off the coast of Ireland, where Kilronan, you can correct me, Kieran, if I'm wrong, but Kilronan is actually the name of the largest town in the Aran Islands with about 300 people. So obviously still a very small town. So now, John, we've been bragging about how soft your sweaters are, but this is actually super soft. Explain that, please.
So of course that's what we call it, super soft, for the very simple reason that that is precisely what it is. All merino wool is very soft, but the super soft is at the very pinnacle of that softness. It is the finest grade, the finest yarn, the highest level of softness that you can get with a merino yarn. I mean, what happens is the merino sheep is bred solely for its fleece. And once that fleece is shorn off the sheep, it is graded, and only a very small percentage actually qualifies, for the super soft element of things. So if you think that merino is soft, which it is, this really brings it to a new level again.
Well, and I just want to show everybody, I was talking about this idea of the size, and forgive me for not, tucking this in completely even, but I really just wanted to show you, and of course I put it on top of others. But if you want to put this on the back of a sofa, how beautiful to fold at the end of a bed, because it's 72 inches. That is significant in the throw industry. In home textiles, a classic throw is about 50 by 60. This is actually 72 inches long. Here's one woman. She said, I gave this throw to my husband for Christmas. He covers up, cat crawls on his lap, and they're both out like lights. Do not be afraid to use this, right, Kieran? Because I love that her husband and the cat immediately fall asleep with this. You should never be afraid to use this, because as beautiful as it is merino wool, which fishermen wore merino wool sweaters when they would go out, and that is a dangerous, rugged job. They weren't wearing something so precious that they were afraid to use it.
Exactly. I mean, these items are meant to be used. You have the benefit of the beautiful stitch detail and the magnificent colours. And of course, all of those colours, they're deeply marled colour. And of course, what that means is that you have more than one colour going through the one strand of yarn. So it really does add, a very, a significant richness of texture, and really enhances the appearance of the product.
Yeah.
But absolutely, they are designed and made to be used, and that's what gives us greatest pleasure. And it's just through using them that really is what provides us with inspiration to come up with new designs that, that these items have a practical, function in everyday life.
Over 2,500 have already been ordered today. If you have a wedding gift that you're looking to buy, this would be incredible because that couple will have this for decades. These are really tough, but super, super soft. They also, unlike synthetic materials, really kind of breathe with you. So, you don't get overheated with these, but they do keep you toasty warm on a cold night. They are not a throw that's just, warm, but not that pretty. These could go in the most elegant living rooms, but they also are something that you shouldn't be afraid to use, like truly, truly use these. And, Kieran, I was talking about this with the sweaters, so forgive me for anyone who's with me last hour and, I'm repeating myself, but when I think about if you even go to a beautiful department store, in this case, a home boutique, here I'm in the greater Philadelphia area, we have all kinds of beautiful shopping stores. At this price point, these just don't exist. Even if I said, I'll spend hundreds of dollars, these 100% merino wool throws just don't exist. Think about what you're seeing in all those home decor catalogs. Think about what you can get for $100. This is less than that, but it is a luxurious fiber, merino wool. Kieran, what is so special about merino wool? Because truly, it's almost impossible to find something like this out at retail.
Yes, indeed. And really, in the past, the vast majority of Aran-style garments were made from regular, what we call worsted wool. But the merino wool is it's a different breed of sheep. And as I was saying, the merino sheep is bred solely for its fleece. So, it's famed for its very soft fleece. And of course, this is the premium of the premium. This is the very pinnacle of the wool spectrum, if you like. That is what makes it so soft. It's an incredibly fine fiber. And of course, coming from the merino sheep, the yarn is totally sustainable. And I think at a time when people are conscious of climate change and are conscious of the damage to our environment. These products were environmentally friendly before the concept was even known by most people. So very environmentally friendly and sustainable product. But the softness of it, is truly
so
incredible.
Soft.
And you just won't get this. You just won't get that beautiful softness.
Elegant.
You won't get that from a synthetic yarn.
It's so elegant, and it is a full 72 inches long, which makes it a perfect length for the back of the sofa, draped over a chair, folded up at the bottom of the bed. Just make sure you use it because it feels so good on the skin.
Course,
let me take you through.
And then, of course,
the 2,700 have been already ordered today. I'm going to show you the colors. This is what we're calling toasted oat. This is our most popular. We have about 700 remaining, and that is it. And again, it's that marled yarn where it's 2 colors in each one of these yarns. And so it's a very labor intensive, frankly, more expensive and harder to make when it's marled. So we like to point that out because it actually does. It's worth it though. It makes it really, really pretty. Then, and all of these are marled with the exception of the natural, which has no dye. Here's the gorgeous winter rose. 500 remain. There's your beautiful classic Aran, so that is that natural color. 300 remaining, that is it. I really love this one. And then what we're calling that ocean gray. It's a really more of a blue than a gray, but it is like a grade blue. Fewer than 700. Kieran, I know although this looks so pretty even in a modern living room, these stories, the stitches on here really tell the history of Ireland in so many ways.
Yes, in many ways they do. You're talking about, give or take, 100,000 stitches in every piece. And each piece obviously features many of the most famous of the Aran stitches. And really the beauty of such a big piece, it really gives us scope to show off so many of those stitches. So like, for example, you have so many different variations of the cable stitch, and the cable is famous because it represents the fisherman's rope. You have the diamond stitch, and of course that represents success and wealth. And you also have what we call the moss stitch, and the moss stitch is inspired by the carrageen moss, which the people of the Aran Islands eat to this day. So as I say, people on the Aran Islands, they use their religion, their family values, their environment for inspiration behind every stitch.
And the quality is heirloom quality. Thank you so much, Karen. I'll see you a little later. 5 easy payments of $18.99.